I'm back. I haven't done a video in a couple weeks. Been busy, you know how life goes, but I'm back. So I'm going to do a video real quick. I want to go over the last couple weeks and see all the things that happened and all of the questions you guys had. And, so far it's been pretty good. So the league's been going good. Not a lot of controversy, not a lot of this, not a lot of that, which, is always good. So, as far as rule changes next year, I think this year was pretty good as far as the ad drops and everything else. And so, I don't know if we want to change anything, but that's up to you guys. But as far as the one quarterback thing, that's never going to change. It's perfect this year. With all the injuries that's been going on this year, which has been crazy. Myself, I've been every week. I'm filling in holes. I have a guy every week. I pick up Joe Flacco last week, for instance, out for the season this week. I've had catastrophic injuries, as we all have. So it's not just me. I'm not woe is me, but it's good to have somebody to pick up if you need them. So it's been crazy. As far as the ad drops go, we know what we talked about on the board. If you haven't read it, we have one ad drop for the playoffs, just one. If you have any left over into the season, those are gone. You don't get to use those. You're going to have one for the ad, one ad drop for the whole off season. So once you use it, you're done. The only way you get a second one is if a guy that you have is on IR. If he's put on IR, if you have a guy that's on IR, I think we said in the first 2 weeks, if you have a guy that's on IR in the first 2 weeks, you get to add drop another guy and put that guy on IR. I'm going to see if I can add an IR spot this late in the season through ESPN. If they don't let me do it, then we're not going to do it because I can't do it. They won't let you do it. So I'm going to see if the settings allow it once the playoffs start. If not, we're just going to go with the one ad drop. And forget the IR because it's not going to be able to be doable. If it's doable, then we'll do it. Okay. Let's go over the games this week real quick, and then we'll wrap up and go from there. First game, Daniele Express won again. Beat me this week. I had a couple injuries this week. Devontae Freeman and my quarterback, and how it works. Beat me 83-55 at 55 points, my lowest of the season. Anthony's, 3 in a row now? His team's starting to turn around. He's doing pretty good. Carson Palmer's doing really good for him. Got him 39 points. For instance, my week, my big guy was Dez Bryant with 10 points. You can't win with that. So good job, Ant. Beats me 83-55. Team's getting hot at the right time. Rick Johnson, 2 in a row. Beat the Exiles, 94-71. Rick had Russell Wilson finally break out and have a good game for him. Got 31 points, so he's hit or miss though, Russell Wilson. But this week he's on, Rick wins. Ray beats Dave. 108-91. Ray, Teddy Bridgewater got him 21. Ray was pretty consistent across the board. He had a couple 20s in there. He was pretty good. Dave 6-5. Ray's 5-6. Somebody's not making the playoffs there. Triple X, best record in the league now. Takes over me at 8-3. Beats Vinny, who's fucking abysmal this season. 123-107. 127-103, I'm sorry. Vinny, another 100-point week, but, you don't score at the right time, you don't win. He had Jameson Winston, got him 38 points. Who the fuck thought that guy would throw 5 touchdowns? Jesus Christ. He's like a road cone out there. But he, he still lost. Andy Dalton had 33 on Monday night for Mark to vault him to the win. Next game was Mighty Dolphins, 132, Dirty Devils 82. That was a big gap there, 50 points. DeAndre Hopkins has been carrying Mark this year. He had 28 points for him. Dirty 5-1. Dolphins 7-3-1. Last game was John Condit, who's not having a great season either. Gets beat by Steve 93-74. That team's close 5-6, 4-7. So John needs to win one. Steve has Cam Newton, who's just going nuts for him this year. That's what you need. But at 5-6, you got a tough time to get in the playoffs in that division. Everybody's really close. Joe's at 5-6, Steve's at 5-6, Condit's at 4-7. It's close right down. Dirty John's 5-1. So one of those teams ain't gonna make the playoffs. Okay, so we know no trade no more. Everything went well with that. Everybody have a great holiday. We'll see you guys after that. Don't forget there's games on Thanksgiving. There's games on Thursday. There's games on Saturday. There's games on Sunday. So make sure you set your lineups. All right. So next week is the last week of the way we go with the additions. The add drops. So next week's the last week, and then the last week of the season, week 13, we're going to do worst to first. That's what we decided to draft. So I'll set the lineup one more time next week, and then we're done with that. Then we go worst to first the last week. Then we go worst to first again come the playoffs. Okay? That's what we decided. That's what we're doing. All right? Any more questions? Let me know. Everybody, like I said, have a good holiday. Goodbye.